In 1965, James E. Thompson, or Jim Thompson, then residing in Yokohama, Japan, established a moving company with $1,000. And now, more than 50 years later, the Crown Worldwide Group is a multi-million-dollar business located in over 60 countries. What started as an international moving specialist has evolved to become Crown Worldwide Group to provide relocation, fine art transportation, and records management services to their customer base. The records management arm was established in 1983 and since then has been providing services to 10,500 customers in 174 specialized facilities. Over 38 million cartons and over 165 million managed files are stored in 4.8 million square feet of warehouse space located across 40 countries. In Southeast Asia, the relationship started in 2001 when Crown engaged leading storage and materials handling specialist Dexion to put together design concepts for a new build-to-suit, or BTS, records management facility in Kuala Lumpur.
We provide total solutions. We store the boxes, we manage the boxes, we ensure that they're destroyed on time. We provide the boxes back to you if you need a retrieval, and we send you empty boxes. We kind of manage your day-to-day handling of hard copies in your office. On top of that, we also do store media tapes where companies need to store a set of backups off-site. In Malaysia, our relationship with Dexian strengthened back in 2012 when we had our state-of-the-art facility in Bandar Instead. In 2012, when we needed to start building, all we had was a piece of land. Dexian helped us find that sweet spot in terms of how high we should go before it becomes expensive.
The key to doing this is to understand the records management business intimately, and Dexian stepped in as a project consultant from the very beginning to provide a viable solution for the records management business.
At the very initial concept stage of the development, several workshops would be held, and Dexian's input into the operation and also building element of the process is essential. This means pouring ourselves into the project completely and becoming a key consultant from the very offset, understanding the desired business outcomes and designing an internal operational design that works well, and then coordinating the seamless wraparound of the building so everything fits perfectly.
Dexian were able to demonstrate the true value proposition through efficient design, planning, optimization, and from there the first Crown inside-out records management facility was designed. This then became the blueprint for all future developments within the Crown Group.
The key with Dexian was actually the design phase. The engineers understood both the racking regulations internationally, could advise on that, and they planned along with the construction engineers and the architect to ensure that the building met all of Crown's needs for that facility. Unlike many buildings where you'll build the building and then you'll rack that building out, we actually went reverse and we designed the racking configuration first and then the building around it. Our whole goal was to get the most amount of cartons within the space of the building. In BSD, which is our main facility, we're now over 1.1 million cartons of records. We've been active for almost 45 years in Jakarta, and that means we've got a lot of very old records that are archival only. So we designed Cikande to be a very high density archival facility. Because Cikande is much higher density, it lowers the average cost of the storage per carton, which means we can provide far more competitive rates to our customers while maintaining the very high standards that Crown is known for.
This goes beyond the pure storage medium. In this case, high bay multi-tier heavy-duty shelving for records management. Dexian is able to provide valuable engineering data to ensure the building is appropriately sized around local conditions such as soil, height restrictions, and local building practices to ensure the entire investment is truly optimized.
Compliance to facility storage standards is always number one. Customers are looking for very high standards in security, fire prevention, but also they look at the staffing side, like background checks and ensuring that their records are going to be safe in the facility they're being stored. As far as some of the challenges that were overcome is, again, focusing on the high density. As even the loading bay, when we designed it, we wanted to minimise the free space. However, every record centre obviously needs a place for loading and unloading. What we ended up doing is we managed to design the racking so it will go over the loading bay. So we'll have the ground floor will be free to allow us to load and unload, but the racking on the higher levels will go over that free space. So that was actually one of the critical points to designing the Chikunde racking.
Dexion's engineers and the main cons engineers worked together to ensure that the point loads and where the uprights sat directly on the pile caps of the piles to make sure that the integrity of the system wasn't compromised. And I think that is something significantly unique in this facility.
The safety journey starts at the initial concept design stage. Throughout the entire process, Dexian implements or adopts the highest safety standards that there are possible. Understanding the seismic requirements within SEA especially creates a lot of comfort in the end-to-end design from a safety perspective.
The high bay multi-tier mezzanines were built using the Dexion 808, the latest innovation that pushes the boundaries of high-rise racking with its large profiles to carry significant loads with great accuracy. As with all Dexion solutions, the 808 has been independently tested by specialist structural engineers at leading Australian universities and global consulting engineers. Dexion mezzanine floors provide cost and space efficiency, which conventional structures lack, and are flexible, offering the ability to transport and relocate the existing floors. In high seismic zones, the project solution is tailor-made to the region to provide customers with added assurance and safety.
The 808 and the multi-tier is great for products like record storage, for Crown of course, and also good for products like pharmaceutical, automotive parts, because it allows us to cater for many SKUs and allow us to access the product in the first in and first out concept. It's great for an area or a cities or a country where land are very expensive. Then the solution is to go vertically and to build as high as you can.
Since the first building, Dexion has delivered over 4 million standard carton equivalents within SEA and developed an in-depth knowledge of the records management industry and operations. A key element to the success is a standardized approach from Dexion no matter the size or location of the facility or new site.
Typically in this industry, the organic growth represents anything between 8 to 10%. So with over 200,000 boxes coming in annually, then we have pretty steady annual growth. So I think paper storage and in terms of box storage, we see that not dying off anytime soon.
Banking especially has received a lot of focus from the government. It is a very high growth area, along with insurance, along with all the non-bank financial sector. Those companies require a high quality of indexing, cataloguing, ensuring they can find their records, and also storing those hard copies, as the government's not quite into the digital sphere yet.
Over the last 5 years or so, Dexion have become more business partners providing solutions, more than just a vendor. We have capacity to build on another 2 million plus cartons in this facility. I believe Dexion will be able to continue to provide those solutions.
Crown has experienced great growth over the last period, and we're proud to say that we're a business partner in their growth cycle. Dexion's challenge into the future is to continue to optimize safe and efficient systems to ensure the capital viability for future projects for Crown, so they in turn can provide attractive products and services to their customers.